Welcome back. And I'm still not taking it. You guys, if you're new here, my name is Alex. Welcome back to my channel. Like I said, it's been a little while. We'll talk about it. We'll jump back into everything. But happy Tuesday, Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Gonna take you through, I haven't decided if I want to do day in the life or a few days in the life, but regardless, welcome back to the vlog. Love you guys. Let's make it a good one. Good morning, sweet pea. I was gonna get her out to take her for a walk, but she barely even wants to get up. She's literally still asleep in there. Listen, we're looking a little bit scary this morning. It's like day 2, 3 on this hair that I've sweated 3 times. But regardless, it's because we're back to the vlog. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do to get up and get the vlog back started. For an hour day. I just tried for the past 5 minutes to get Peanut out of her crate to go for a walk. And the second Jack walks in the door, she sprinted over to him and now here they are. So that tells you how my day's going. Are you ready to go for a walk? She said, yes, please. I'm up and ready now. Hi, pretty girl. Okay, y'all, back from the walk. Let's catch up a little bit. I have been like busy, but not busy, but the stuff that I've been busy with has really just been a lot of like admin work and computer work and emailing and doing things. I've also been traveling a lot lately. I went to Cabo the other week for Elise's bachelorette. If you know Elise, hot take cookies. One of my best friends. And then my mom came in town, Jack's been traveling, we've done a couple trips with the family and whatnot, and I just feel like it's taken me a little while to vlog because I've been so focused on a lot of other things at home that I've just been like, my vlogs aren't gonna have anything interesting going on. I spend a lot of my time sitting at my table on my computer, going to the gym and coaching, and I don't know, I've been in a vlogging rut. I think the winter didn't help anything, but now I'm trying to get back into it. I'm just not gonna make any promises at this point, but I do miss yapping with you guys, and I know you miss actually listening to me talk for more than 2.5 minutes. Plan for the day today. I was actually supposed to go into office for something I've been working on that I'm really excited about that you guys will know a lot more about soon. It's really fun because I feel like I used to always hear vloggers and whatnot be like, I have a project, but I can't tell you about it yet, and now that's me. I can tell you about it, I just want it to be more real before I give more details. So I was supposed to go into the office for that this morning. I was gonna vlog a little bit there, but the person I'm working with, we rescheduled. So this morning at home, I have a lot of brand deals to do. I'm still gonna be working on that thing, just kind of doing it from my table. And then I'm gonna work out at some point today. We're gonna make breakfast. We're gonna do all the things. I do coach tonight. I coach a sculpt class at 5:30. And then I have an event to go to straight after. I'm subbing tonight at 5:30, and I forgot I also had an event at 7. So we're gonna basically get ready for the event. We'll get to all that later. I'm ahead of myself. Regardless, first things first this morning is we're gonna make some breakfast. And I can't remember, I'm still on my Fit Bagel cottage cheese spinach hype. I can't remember if I showed you guys those bagels. Hold on. Y'all remember the whole like Better Bagel situation? They were those bagels they sold at Whole Foods. They come in a pack of 4 and they have 26 grams of protein per bagel, which is insane. And they were in Whole Foods for a while and everyone was obsessed with them, and then all of a sudden they just like disappeared off the face of the earth. You couldn't find them in Whole Foods, you couldn't buy them online. They kind of just disappeared. I don't know what happened, but now they've rebranded as the Fit Bagel. So I've been doing a half of one of these with cottage cheese and spinach as my like morning pre-coffee snack because you'll know, no coffee on an empty stomach. You know the drill at this point. We're past that. But I guess if you're new, I don't drink coffee on an empty stomach, but I'm not super hungry in the morning. So this holds me over, gets me in my protein and the things I need. Breakfast, coffee, and then we will head to the gym. And we'll yap a little bit more later. I have some modeling life updates. I have some other life updates, I feel like. I don't know. Oh, I also have to send in a couple brand deals and emails right now. So I'm gonna do that first and then we'll make... I forgot actually, this is one of my life updates, sort of. It's not really relevant to you guys, but my manager, I was signed with Clementine Content Agency, like talent agency, for social media, and my manager actually ended up starting her own talent management company, like social media talent. So I have now switched over to a completely female-founded, female-run social media agency. It's called Poppy, P-O-P-P-Y, which I also think is really cool and serendipitous because when she told me about it, I was like, oh my God, I called my grandpa Poppy. And I kind of have also loved the name Poppy for a kid one day. So long story short, I now have new management, just a new company because I'm still with the same manager. Also, since I always update you guys on my favorite like health, wellness, fitness products, I've been taking these parallel cellular hydration scoops every morning. They're basically electrolytes, hyaluronic acid, and collagen, and the electrolytes don't have a ton of sodium. If you're taking electrolytes with 1,000 milligrams of sodium every single day and you're not doing crazy sweaty workouts, there's really no need to do that because your body has the sodium it needs, it gets it from its food. If you, like I said, aren't sweating a ton, you don't need a ton of sodium. Not sponsored by any means, just love updating you guys on what I'm taking. It's also yummy, it tastes like lemonade, so I've been taking that in the mornings. I don't know if people know this, you can use your air fryer as a toaster. I don't have a toaster and I haven't had a toaster in probably since I moved out of my house for college, and I've just used an air fryer and people are always so shocked by that. So life tip. If you think you don't like cottage cheese, try the friendship one because it's like whipped-ish. This one's not, but they actually have a whipped one. Oh wait, this one is the whipped one and it's so good. I just simply don't know if I will ever be sick of this breakfast. I have eaten this every single day, minus 2 weeks ago because it was Passover and I was missing it dearly, and I'm still not sick of it. It just hits the spot. I was gonna use the peaceful sounds.
Sorry, just give me 1 second.
I was gonna use the peaceful sounds of the coffee maker in silence, but this is the reality of my household on a Wednesday morning. If you're wondering what that sound is, peanuts shredding boxes. Jack all of a sudden got on some spring cleaning hyperfixation. So, and I wonder why I don't vlog anymore. It's just always chaos over here. All right, sorry, I got a little sidetracked for the past like hour doing more computer work. It's like literally my whole life these days. I want to do like a little bit of a light body moment. I'm actually participating in my first like official race in New York City this weekend. It's called the Urban Iron. It's like kind of high rocks-ish. It's a hybrid race. Jack is the one who put me onto it. It's basically you stop at 3 different gyms throughout the city and do a workout at each gym, and you have to run to each gym, and the workout is like a 10-minute strength training conditioning workout. So it starts down in FIDI, and then we run up to a gym in Midtown, climb 9 floors holding like a 30-pound water jug, do a workout there, then we run to Brooklyn, finish it over there. It ends up being about like 8.5 miles and then like 10 minutes of conditioning at each spot. So it'll probably be like a 2-hour long race. Oh, hi. If I had to guess. Just gonna scratch to get out, hold on. Last night I actually had an event at Lifetime. They are launching a new, it's called Hybrid XT class. It's like meant to be high rocks-ish. So I did that last night and my body's dead. So we're gonna do like a light kind of sculpty workout at the gym, but it is so beautiful out and I still wanna get my steps up. So I'm gonna go to a gym that's like a little over a mile away. I'm gonna walk there, walk back. We're gonna have a little good workout. But I'm excited for this race this weekend. I feel like maybe it'll put me in my racing era. There's only like 200 people signed up. Like they're not blocking off the streets or anything. Part of the gist is that you have to like kind of create your own route to run between the gyms. So they tell you the address of the gyms, but they don't really give you an exact route on how to get there. So obviously I can just map it on my phone, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm also kind of realizing that I've done a little bit of absolutely nothing to train for this. I kind of signed up for it like a month and a half ago on a whim. Jack was gonna do it either way and I was like, should I? And they didn't release the workouts. Like when I signed up for it, I didn't know what the workouts at each gym would be. So it could have been crazy powerlifting and I would have been screwed. I like know how to lift, but they make us use standard weights. So like one of the stations is 25 reps of a 45-pound literally bench press, which is just the bar, but that's heavier than you think. So Jack and I literally went down to our gym in the basement and tested my bench press. I can do 25, thank God. But yeah, so we'll see what this race has in store for us this weekend. So yeah, taking the workouts easy. And I'm also teaching sculpt tonight, like I said, which is pretty much a workout in itself because for the sculpt class, I pretty much have to lead the entire thing while doing it to show what the moves look like because it's such a funky style workout. But yeah, I'm Okay, let me put my pants on now. This is my favorite freaking aloe set. I have it in blue, black, another like light brownish green, and then this brown. It's just so good. I always come back to it. It's like the airlift leggings and bra. I can link it in my Shop My. It probably already is linked in my Shop My, but I just find it to be not only like the most flattering, but the most comfortable. It's this like kind of sheen, shiny-ish material. And I just feel like it looks good on literally every single person I've ever seen in this set. I'm like, damn, you look good. And I'm like, it's the aloe set. Not that the aloe set is what makes them look good, but like, of course, they're wearing the aloe set is what I mean. We're yapping. We're back to the vlog. We're yapping. It's like riding a bike. I don't know what it is. I have been really intimidated to get back into vlogging. I don't know why. I've been having a lot of like imposter syndrome lately. And I think, not even imposter syndrome, just like feeling like, I don't know, like people aren't interested in the things that I'm doing, or that the things that I'm doing just simply aren't interesting, because I've been doing so much computer work and here and there, and it's not been like crazy modeling adventures and fashion week and yada yada. So I just need to remember that the boring stuff is really normal, and that boring stuff is 80% of my life, and that's okay. So yeah, honestly, while I'm here, we'll chat a little bit more about modeling. I think I told you guys in the last video that I gave my agency my 90 days notice. Crawford, I am leaving them because it just wasn't aligning. I just didn't feel heard, I didn't feel seen, I didn't really feel cared for. So next steps after that was to look for new agencies. Well, next steps after that was pretty much to figure out if I even wanted to continue modeling, which I went back and forth on for quite some time. Ultimately decided, let's give it one more shot. It's what I moved here for. It's not something that I can try forever, and if this shot doesn't work out, I will be so fine walking away. But I was like, who am I to not really give it my full effort and say, you know, I did everything I could and it either worked out or it didn't. So I started shopping around to other agencies. This was a whole other thing. So I basically chatted with my mother agent a lot about doing a new photo shoot, which we did, to be able to have a better portfolio, so that the way that it works is that your mother agent presents you to agencies and they say, we either want to see her in person and have a meeting with her, and that's how you get a contract, or they just say, we don't even need to see her, thanks for sending her, but no thanks. So she sent me to one agency. One of their boards, like their main direct bookings board, said not right now, but then their other board, which is more of like a development board, said yes, and they are offering me a contract, which for me, I was like, I've been in this business for over 2 years full time now, like I don't really still want to be in development, but my mother agent made the point that New York is one of the hardest markets for modeling, and most people that come to New York have kind of already done modeling in every other market, and they're coming to New York at the very end, whereas I'm starting in New York. So I really am still in that development phase. Most models here have, you know, modeled in Milan, LA, they've traveled, they've done the whole thing, and then they come here, and I don't have that experience. So she's like, this development board could be good for you, but let's shop around to other agencies, see who else wants to take a meeting, and just like weigh out all of our options before we go with that first contract. So over the past couple weeks, I did another photo shoot. She sent me out to other agencies, and just this week, I found out that every single other agency said they don't even want to meet with me. So that was really good for my self-esteem, especially on a week that I was already feeling down. But regardless, she really feels strongly about the first contract that I was offered. I was like, should I just give up? Like, I literally said that to my mother agent. I was like, should we just be done here? She was like, absolutely not. This will be good for you. Let's just try it. And I'm like, you know what? One more go. So waiting on that contract now. I don't know what that's going to look like or steps from there, but that's where we are at in this present moment. Waiting on the contract from, I'll tell you guys who, when it's all signed and done, because I don't want to jinx anything. So that's where I'm at. Now that we have chatted and I've given you my whole life update, we're back in the vlog, and we're gonna go to the gym, do a light little workout, come back, make some lunch, and hang out some more. Who knows? I don't need to plan everything out. It's fine. I don't need to plan out perfect vlogs. I don't need to do the crazy thing, and we're gonna be back. Maybe next week I'll film just like a morning routine, just to like get more vlogs out. Me saying I'm not gonna plan things, and then quite literally the next sentence, planning something. I'm done. Goodbye. Let's go for a nice mental clarity walk to the gym. got home. It is so hot outside, but I'm so grateful for it. I am starving. It's 12:30 right now. Literally just got home and immediately grabbed the first thing I saw. So I'm gonna make some lunch. Kind of have slim pickings when it comes to protein, so I think I'm just gonna do like a tuna salad, veggie salad bowl, and then we'll touch base soon. Workout was good. It was kind of funny because I spent the first 15 minutes in there not sure of where to go, because the room that I normally do my workouts in, they were having a staff meeting in there, which is like honestly kind of annoying if you ask me. They were like, we're having a meeting, you can't work out in here. I'm like, well then don't have your meeting in the one room where people can do their own workouts that's like separate from the weights. And they were like, we're gonna be here for an hour. And they were just taking up like one little corner. I was like, why can't I work out in here? Anyway, so I took like 25 minutes trying to find just like where to work out, and then just did a kind of like sculpty bar. I was following form for some of the workout, and then I was just doing my own thing. But regardless, good workout. I was sweaty. Walked a little over a mile each way, off to make a little bit of lunch. Assembled a cute little lunch. Tuna salad, delicata squash, the last of squash season, beets, tomatoes, roasted mushrooms, iceberg, and then I made like a little apple cider vinaigrette. Just quick and easy. Need to eat, need to, hold on, let me sit down and set this up. Okay, gonna eat some lunch and then more computer work I have to do. Funny enough, my mom's a realtor down in Sarasota, which is where I grew up, and she had hired a social media person to run her socials because social media and real estate has become quite the thing, and she's not really good at the whole digital marketing part. So she hired a social media manager, whatever, to run her socials, and that girl kind of just kept flopping. Like literally proved the whole Gen Z has no work ethic thing. Very true, because she just like kept ghosting my mom and literally not responding or doing any work. So my mom's in between finding social media managers, and in the meantime, she hits me up and is like, hey, can you make a post for me? Can you do this for me? So now I'm her interim social media manager. So she just had a closing, wants me to make a post for that. So I will be working on that after I eat lunch, and then responding to some other things that I'm seeing come through. We've been busy lately. But this lunch looks so good. I haven't made tuna salad in a while, and I haven't found delicata squash in a while. So I'm happy that this is back. This is just like my staple salad when I don't want to think about anything. I just throw a bunch of romaine, a bunch of veggies, a bunch of anything in a bowl, and I eat it up. So cheers to that. More to come this afternoon. Talk to you then. Okay, just checking in. It's been a little while. I've been plugged down on my computer, took a shower. My hot water is down today, which I totally forgot about. So took a lukewarm shower, which was really fun. Spent the last little bit, like I said, doing computer work, but I'm also meal prepping my dinner for tonight because, like I said, I'm going straight from coaching to an event right after, and I probably won't be home till like after 8 at the earliest. My hair looks insane. And I coach again at 6 a.m. tomorrow, so I really don't want to eat dinner super late or be up super late tonight. So that's what I've been up to. I've got some chicken in there and then potatoes in the air fryer, and I'll show you guys later. My brain's operating on like half speed. I'm tired, but we're gonna coach. I'm gonna get basically ready and like do my makeup before coaching so that I can change at Northern Strong, go straight to the event, because I get out of coaching at 6:30, the event's at 7. So gonna do a quick change and then head to the event, but I'll chat with you guys a little bit more when I do my makeup. It's currently like 3:15. I have to leave here in about a little under an hour and a half, so we've got some more time. Peanut is enjoying her 80-degree day by trying to stay cool on the floor. She has been just sprawled out. So that's where we're all at. Jack's grinding, and it's about all I got for you guys today. See, this is why I've been like nervous to vlog again, because like most of my afternoons look like this. I don't know. You guys tell me if you enjoy this type of vlog or not. Let me know. Comment down below. Okay, see you in a few. And sometimes you need to just take a lay break on top of your boyfriend. That's where we're at today. No. What is happening? Oh my god. That is the strangest thing I've ever felt. I know. Family chill time. Peanut's gonna get off of me. Okay, sitting down to get ready for the event and whatnot. Like I said, I'm coaching sculpt tonight. Tomorrow morning, I'm coaching the 6 a.m. So basically, because Northern Strong is so new where I coach, we don't have a lot of coaches. We have like, I think there's 6 of us total, and only 4 of us coach sculpt. So it's hard when sculpt instructors need coverage, which is why I'm doing so much lately, because I'm subbing a sculpt tonight and I'm subbing 2 sculpts tomorrow morning. Normally I just do the 6 a.m., but I helped pick up the 7, 10, and 8:20 tomorrow morning. So I'm doing 3 classes back to back. The sculpt class to me is a lot more work when it comes to coaching or teaching than the strong class, because the strong class is kind of just like time-based. Like, it's basically 8 moves, each a minute long. I can just kind of like say a move, demo it for a few minutes or a few seconds, and then leave the class on their way. But with sculpt, it's like your typical like hold for 2, we're here for 6, in 5, then we transition. So it's very much flow based, which requires a lot more, obviously for me, a lot more energy, a lot more physical energy and emotional energy and mental energy, which is super fun. I'm just like tired and feeling slightly burnt out because I've been doing so many, because one of our coaches has been out for the past few weeks and I'm the one with the freest schedule. So I picked up a lot, but it's still really fun. I'm still having a blast. And yeah, so I'm hoping I don't sweat too much in this class. The event after my class is for a brand called Indie Wild. I believe they're like a hair care and beauty brand. I don't know if they also do makeup and skincare. I believe they do. And they are launching in Sephora. So they're having a little launch cocktail party and event tonight. I will not be drinking because I have to be up at 4:30 tomorrow morning for 3 hours of coaching, but I'm excited to go. And I said yes a few weeks ago, and I really don't like bailing on events. So that's that. I'm excited for tomorrow night because one of my very best friends that I've actually known since I was 18 and started modeling in Miami, it's pretty full circle. She used to model with me. We were signed to the same agency in Miami and spent a few weekends like in the model apartments together and got really close. And then randomly both moved to LA at the same time when I lived in LA for like a month. We got really close there, and then we hadn't seen each other in like 4 or 5 years, but stayed in touch. And when I moved to New York City last year, she was temporarily living here. So we got to hang out again, and then she moved away, and I haven't seen her in over a year, but she's coming back this week for her birthday. So we're doing dinner and drinks tomorrow night to celebrate her. And she's just one of those friends where like, you don't always need to be checking up on each other, but you know that the other is always there. And I respect relationships like that so much. And I just know she's always there, and she's always good energy. She's one of the most supportive people I know. So I'm really excited to see her tomorrow night and celebrate with her. So I'm hoping to be able to get a good night's sleep tonight and then grind out the work I need to do tomorrow after teaching, and then have a good night Friday night, and then I'm back good night Thursday night, and then I'm back Friday morning to teach again. No real plans this weekend besides just chilling and getting ready for my race on Sunday. So those are my big updates. I feel like because it's been so long, this has been a little bit of a yappier vlog because we just have so much to catch up on, but I'm excited to be back. I would love if you guys would let me know what videos you want to start seeing more of on here, just so I can have some more inspo and motivation back, and understanding if you guys actually even really care about me on YouTube, because if you don't, like, that's all right. I don't have to keep doing this. That's so fine. But if you guys are like, no, we want this, then I would love to keep doing it. So let me know what y'all want. So that this isn't a million years long, I'm gonna finish getting ready off camera. I've been watching The Pit lately. I know I'm way behind on that, but when it first came out was when I was still nursing, and I could not watch it because it was just too real, and it felt like watching myself at work when I was off work. But I got into it last weekend because Jack was out of town, and I took like a weekend to just kind of do nothing. And now I'm hooked. And I started season 1 like 2 weekends ago, and I'm already almost done with season 2. So there's that. Anywho, gonna finish my makeup now and stop yapping. And I'll touch base with you guys before I head out. We can wear whatever we want when we're coaching. We used to be sponsored by Planet Noosa, but that contract ended, so we basically just wear whatever. This is a sports bra from 437 and leggings from Free People Movement. They're 2 different shades of gray, but monochrome vibes, baby, you know? A lot of my clothes are in the dryer and I'm too lazy to fold them right now. Anywho, we don't need to talk about it. Oh, I also spent the past like hour this afternoon, making a playlist for my strong class. Playlists take me so much time, but I get a lot of compliments on my playlist from our clients, which makes me so freaking happy. So I'll keep putting in the effort as long as people keep appreciating it. So I spent some time this afternoon doing that, and I'll debut it at my 6 a.m. class tomorrow morning. That's about all I got for you for right now. Chat with you guys the next time I catch you. Okay, I've got my clothes to change into packed, and then my regular purse, the rest of my shiz. Gonna get my laptop. Let's go teach a sculpt class. in our beautiful blue light. Made it to the studio. Time to set up. I have like 30 minutes till class starts, so I'm gonna set up, run through my routine a little bit, and get sculpting. I have some time, so here's a little run through of the room. We've got all of the trainers, and then you bring in your poles, set them up in each station depending on what station you are. For sculpt, we usually use props. For this class today, I think I'm gonna do ball and hand weights. And then my little music station's over here, but I move around the class the entire time. If you ever take my class, you'll laugh because I basically get 10,000 steps during teaching because I just feel like I want to make my way around the room and see everyone's beautiful faces. But if you're ever in New York, please come to one of my classes. I'd love to see you. So yeah, all right, time to set up and sculpt it out. Let's get it.
And forward, hold it back there, Sam. Drive that right knee at the top now. Keep fighting for it. It could literally impulse. Pull in for 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, shake it out.
Just finished a really spicy sculpt. Great energy throughout the class. We had like 15 people in class, which is pretty good for a Wednesday night. My hair, okay, it's in one of those vibes where I just took it out of the ponytail, I put some dry shampoo in, and I can't tell if it looks so fabulous or literally it looks horrendous. But I'm wearing a new top that's like not my total vibe, like what I'm changing into for the event. So maybe I'm gonna put on the top first and then see what the hair vibes are. I kind of sweat in that class a lot more than I meant to, and I kind of was like literally doing the entire class with them, and then I was like, I should probably stop. I cannot be stinky sweaty to this beauty event for Sephora later. So, gonna do a little quick makeup touch up. Obviously I didn't like do my full beat, like I don't have mascara on or anything, and then we'll get dressed. The top that I'm wearing is really cute, hold on. I literally just got it from Zara, and it's this like, I don't even know how it works, butter yellow, high neck, long sleeve on one side. This looks like, like, yeah, look at my new shirt. And you'll see when it's on. Also, there's quite literally, I love nothing more about going to an event when they offered an Uber voucher. So I get to take a car to this event, which makes life so much nicer and better. And I'm so grateful and fortunate when brands do that, especially in New York City, because it's just, getting around is always, not always the most convenient. What's my eyeshadow technique, you ask? Just me rubbing glitter on my eyeballs in a sports bra, freshly sweaty post-workout. I kind of feel like I'm gonna end up wanting to do an updo with this shirt, but I also kind of feel like when you have an updo, like your makeup has to like give, and my makeup's not totally giving tonight. The name of the game is don't get makeup on the turtleneck. I'm not always so good at that game. This is so cute. Wait, like look how cute this is. Can you see? I swear I'm the queen of the bathroom quick changes, but I think it needs an updo. Y'all know me and how I feel about my hair up. Duty calls. This is why I don't do this, because I start to get frustrated and sweaty. Not my best, but it's gonna have to do. The under eyes, need it. Not necessarily my best worker look, but we're only going for like 30 minutes, so we're just gonna go with it. Totally live, we're going hair now. Okay, yeah. My hair is crazy, but it looks way better down than it did up, so. Final look, question mark? Good. Heading to the public hotel. Love going far. Apparently I dressed completely on theme for this and I didn't even realize. But I should. Major update, non-alcoholic rosé. It's actually really good. Getting my name engraved on a hair oil bottle.
Hi, for Al.
Alex? I honestly feel so bad because that event was so well done, so beautifully put on in a beautiful hotel. I think it was meant to be like a kind of stay all night and play party. There were so many cocktails, so much food, all beautiful hors d'oeuvres, DJ. It just looked like it would have been a really fun party later on, but like I said, I have to be up at 4:30 in the morning, so unfortunately that just wasn't in the cards for me tonight. I also didn't know anyone there, but I was dressed perfectly on theme. Like the theme was literally yellow and I was in bright yellow. So it was a lovely event. I feel really bad I couldn't stay, but just one of those nights protecting my peace and not making decisions just for the sake of FOMO, because I'm definitely having FOMO because it was glamorous and, like I said, really fun, cool cocktails. Just like the scene, you know what I mean? But that's all right. Choosing my peace, choosing my healthy dinner with Peanut and my couch time with Jack, and that's what's needed sometimes after a long day and about to be an even longer morning. Unfortunately, I cannot wash my hair tonight because, like I said, I'm coaching 3 classes in the morning and it would just be a waste. So we're gonna have to deal with this for like another 15 hours. Feeling grateful for all the cool things I get to do in this city. Like that view of that place and just being in a car in New York City heading to events. Life is good. Just your reminder, find the joy in the positive things and stop always focusing on the things that aren't going our way and start focusing on the things that are, because there's a plenty that has not been going my way lately, but there's also plenty that has. Chat with you guys when I get home. Oh, hello! Hi, sugar! Why? One thing about me, I'm always gonna change into my comfy clothes the second I get home. That outfit was even comfortable, but no more jeans, no more flowy top. Let's assemble my meal prep. I am so grateful to my earlier self for cooking this. She did me right.
But then you tried to loudly barked like 4 times.
Oh, now all of a sudden you'll fight again? Are you giving her to me? Okay, it's a fall off. I know, I didn't know you were giving her to me. Hi! Hold on, let me get some light going in here. Super boring dinner. I love that I always turn these into what I eat in a days, even though they're not what I eat in a days, but boring dinner, just some oven baked chicken, broccoli, potatoes, and mushrooms and onions. Sometimes you gotta just keep it simple. This is hitting. I don't really have much else for you guys, so maybe touch base for some skincare later, or just when I go to bed. Have you guys ever known me to run out of words? Crazy. Crazy. I don't know, man. Okay, I know I said I was done, but I was just going for a sweet treat and I remembered that I have Kiara's clean cookies. This is my friend Kiara. She's also a creator, but she's been making this maple pistachio latte that has like gone viral, and it's her signature latte that looks absolutely incredible. She's also obsessed with all things health and wellness, and she came out with a clean cookie brand that she's obsessed with called Clean Dough Cookie, and she did a collab with them to make her maple pistachio latte into a cookie. The ingredients are insanely clean and high quality, and it is so freaking good. So Kiara, just had to give you hype on this cookie. You did your big one with this. I'm not even a cookie person if you guys know me, but this is like, I don't know, it's like an oatmeal goodness. It's probably not oatmeal, but to me it's not just like your basic chocolate chip cookie. It's really good. Okay, my beautiful people, this is where I'm finishing my night reading next to Miss Peanut Girl. If you don't know, I started a book club at the beginning of this year, and we are on our 2nd book. We had a halfway meeting through this book because it's like a 600-page book. So now by next week on Tuesday, today is Wednesday, so in 6 days we are finishing this book, and it is so good, but we moved our date up and I'm a little behind, so got a lot of reading to do. We're reading The Quiet Game, and I am 82% done with it, and it is so good, and I can only expect that it ends just as amazing as it's been. So if you need a new book rec, this one's really good. It's called The Quiet Game. Anywho, I love you guys. I'm signing off here. Today was a great day. I hope I can bring back the vlogs more and be here with you guys more and not be so hard on myself about everything. We're getting there. It's gonna be great, and I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful to be back. And hopefully I'll see you again within the next week or 2. I will do my best to get this video up ASAP. Hopefully by Sunday you're seeing this. So yeah, if you're seeing this on Sunday, I've already completed my race, and wish me luck on that. You can check all the updates on Instagram and whatnot, but I'm gonna sign off here. And I love you guys so much. I'm giving George Washington right now, but gonna decompress, and then 4:30 a.m. wake up. Love you guys so much. I hope you had a fabulous, wonderful day. And I hope you guys always remember that no matter what you do in life, it's not healthy if it's not bringing you joy. Can't wait to share all of the updates of all the good things happening soon. And we'll chat more next time I see you. Bye, y'all.